evening and welcome to Breaking the Cycle with Simply Ann. I'm your host, and tonight we will continue on our soul healing series where we will explore how emotional wounds, stress, and life pressures affect not only the mind and the soul but also the body. Many people today are living with fatigue, anxiety, hormonal imbalance, high blood pressure, and other physical conditions without realizing that sometimes the body is carrying more than just physical strain. It is carrying stress, worry, emotional pain, and unresolved tension. Women in particular often carry many responsibilities. They carry the care of children, manage homes, work, jobs, support families, and often carry emotional burdens that they never speak about. Now, men, on the other hand, many are not sleeping well, constantly multitasking, worrying, and pushing through exhaustion. Over time, that pressure can begin to show up in the body. At the same time, many men today are struggling in different ways, dealing with the pressure, distraction, addiction, and confusion about their role and responsibility in relationship and in families. Tonight, we are going to have a real conversation about how these pressures affect our health and why it is important to restore balance in our lives, in our relationship, and our roles. To help us unpack this important topic, I have in the studio with me Dr. Louise Jeffrey, medical doctor, practitioner, a gynecologist. He will introduce himself. He will help us understand the medical side of how stress and lifestyle patterns impact our body. Help me welcome Dr. Jeffrey. Dr. Jeffrey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Simply Ann. Very good.
Thank you for saying yes.
Yes.
Thank you for being in the studio. Start. Can you introduce yourself?
Uh,
Is Dr.
who's Dr. Jeffrey?
Jeffrey?
Oh, Dr. Jeffrey is, first of all, Louis Jeffrey. My family is from French St. Martin. I'm
Okay,
Daniela Jeffrey, and nephew.
okay.
Everybody knows about Daniela Jeffrey. She's a historian of St. Martin, especially of the French
Wow.
side history. So everybody knows about her. And I was not very much born because I was born in Guadeloupe, because in
Okay.
those days, 53 years ago,
Yes,
we had to go over there and
yes,
sometime having the baby and come back. So
yes.
definitely I was born here and raised also in St. Martin till 11 years old, and then
Okay.
I have to leave to for studies, junior high school, and
Yes.
after that for university sponsorship
Fabulous.
in
Fabulous.
France. So
Fabulous.
of course I leave the island early, but
Hmm.
it was I always coming every year, and for now I've been here on island for more than 24
Okay. Back
years.
home.
Back home, yes, especially working in my private practice, but also doing surgery at a hospital in French St. Martin, working on with my colleague on the other side
Wow.
on cross-border care.
Wow.
And that's very, for me, it's so rewarding to see that we can, of course, address the needs of our population. In the French system, we have a lot of people are not locals, but caring of our population.
Wow.
And culture matters so much.
Yeah,
So
that's
always
right.
trying to bring this and say, okay, we can have doctors from abroad, but at the same time, you need a cultural touch to
Yes.
be able to focus,
Identify.
identify, and understand.
Hmm.
To understand the burden of the people
Yeah.
knows the problem, and you cannot. It's like psychiatry. If you don't know about the culture, it's difficult for you to address the problem and stress and
Yeah.
fatigue.
Yeah.
So this is my mission
Yeah.
actually, to make
Yeah.
sure that our population will be treated, take care of
Yeah. Yeah.
differently, and I hope in the best way. So for 25 years, I've been working in a hospital French side, and now I'm also working in St. Bart's, because I've been
Wow.
working there for now for 5 years, and still coping and dealing with
Back and
my
forth.
colleagues and back and forth. But I like it. I think it's part of my way of releasing stress, maybe. So
The traveling back and forth.
the traveling is like a cruise to me, and I think it's a good way of it.
Yes. Yes. I love
Yes,
that.
but definitely, yeah.
What you
Thank you.
didn't mention, and my audience do not know, because those that know me, everything I do is holistically.
Mhm.
I believe spirit, body, and soul.
Of course, and
Yeah.
yes, and I think is where we really get along, Jeff,
Yes.
because this is my main focus when I'm a healthcare professional, definitely, but I mostly think that I have a mission that God gave me.
Hmm.
I think that is good to understand that the spiritual aspect always comes first.
That's right.
And so when you're a physician, if you don't realize that the spiritual aspect coming before the mental, and after that from the mental to the physical, I don't think you're doing a good job.
Wow.
So for me, I've so much experience already showing that you need to do things in good order. And being a surgeon make me really to have a different kind of view. And I thank God for that because he opened my mind.
Wow.
It was not something that I really learned in school.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You in school, you kind of this always this physical, what's it, tangible aspect that you can calculate, what you can predict
Yes.
according to human views, and so for me to be able not to switch but expand my view,
Hmm.
have another vantage point, and to see things differently, bring me maybe a more fulfilling a way of living my life as a Christian, but
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah.
as a surgeon and a doctor.
And we don't see this often, the combination.
No, no, no,
No.
because it's difficult for people to do it. They don't know
Yeah.
to have it mingled. Most of the time, physicians say, okay, the spirit is something different.
Yeah, they
And most of the
separate it.
time, ministers in church say, oh, but doctors know better about physical, not knowing that it's totally false.
Yeah,
Um, it's not about science. It's knowing how you're doing things and which order you are doing things. And and when we talk about Jesus Christ in the gospel, it was mostly about healing. And
yeah.
always uh, saying that Jesus was not a doctor,
Hmm.
that he was the first healer.
Yes,
How
yes.
was he able to do that? It because of the fact that the spiritual always comes before the physical.
Before physical.
It's encompassed the physical and it's coming first. So we ought not to really separate both, but
Yeah.
actually know how to have them in a way that we can understand how they work inside.
Wow.
And because at the end of the day, we're doing the same job. When you are a minister and in church or
Hmm.
a Christian that's a church leader, you must understand that your mission is to have this global way of seeing the well-being,
Yeah.
which is the health.
Yes,
When you
yes.
say, oh, the well-being of church encompass the health,
Yes,
you
yes, yes.
cannot take book one and
Leave the other
leave
one.
the
This is powerful.
so and the doctors also because of their resume curriculum, we always boasting ourselves to know about human matters, and that's a problem because you kind of imagine that you can know better, even more than others, and when you talk about caring,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
this is totally false.
Yeah. Wow.
Being able to remove uh, uh, a tumor is something, but heal someone is different,
It's a
something
complete
different.
different thing. This is powerful.
This
Powerful.
challenge is where I love about it,
Hmm.
is to say, you know what, our mission is not to be technicians. We need to be problem solvers.
Yeah.
And it's not okay. We need to know how to deal with the global human being, and
Hmm. Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
really what I'm trying to explain to my colleagues, not only at hospital but also in church.
Wow. For them to
To
understand, it comes together.
understand, yes, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Spirit,
Mind and soul,
soul.
the soul and physical and the
Yeah.
body
So the body.
and the
Yeah.
body.
Together. We cannot separate that. And since I met you sometime November, December, I was like, wow, I need to have this doctor on the show because indeed, in churches, we separate the spirit from the
Oh
body
yeah,
and the mental care. And then with the doctors, with scientists.
Mhm.
They separate and they believe the spiritual thing is a myth, it's not real, and they have all the cure
Mhm.
to so-called heal the body. That's why we're seeing many people sick today. Dr.
Mhm.
Jeffrey, let's
Yes,
deal with women
it will
today.
remain sick.
We'll remain
It will
sick and
remain
just going from
sick
one to
from one
another.
to another. Yeah.
Wow, this is powerful. Powerful. Share this live. Share this. Invite someone that need to hear this. Dr. Jeffrey, let me ask you something. Let's address the women because I'm a woman
Mm.
before we talk about men. But tonight we're going to start first with the women because today women they juggle with multiple positions. We spoke about that sometime last week
Mm.
with responsibility. A woman carrying the family, they work, they become caregivers, the emotional support for others. Women have so many roles. From your medical perspective, what happens to a body, in this case for the women, when someone lives under constant stress and pressure to care and run the whole household and everything else?
Yeah. Well, the body actually reacting in a very negative way. The fact is that we always imagine that when the body is reacting negatively is a problem,
Hmm.
which is actually the beginning of a solving. The solving
Okay.
is a solving step. How can I explain that? When, for example, you feel a belly ache when uh, you have periods, which is not expected,
Yeah.
totally unexpected, you say, how come this month I have so much cramps? And I didn't have it that much. What is this problem? And you're going straight to the doctor, don't find anything. Just say, oh, maybe it's heavy cramps. That's your periods. Okay, that's that's common. Just take some pills. You say, there's something strange because it was not the case last month.
Yeah.
Something definitely happened.
Happen. Yeah.
So instead of seeing it, you can see it and say, oh, it's a possibly it's something that happened like that out of the blue. Or you say, there must be something. And you must say, definitely, your body just like a soul, is talking
Wow.
and, and craving solution.
Yeah.
It's saying you need to find a solution to my problem. Just like you have your car and someone try to intrude in your car, it start to this is alarm.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
you will do? Blame the alarm? No. You can say, oh, I have those pains. But I'm so dizzy. Why
Hmm.
have I have those I'm so bloated?
Yeah.
Oh, being a woman is so a problem.
Yeah.
No. It's a way to tell you that there's something
Something
wrong.
wrong.
And your body is waiting for you to take action.
Wow.
And this is where my concern is to explain to women, especially in a specific time when we talk about, for example, pregnancies. A lot of women complain, oh, when I start my pregnancy, I I feel like sleepy all the time.
Hmm.
And I'm feeling like going to pee all the time. It's annoying me.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I'm trying to explain to women, listen, all the symptoms that you feel that are annoying for you
Hmm.
is a way to preserve the pregnancy. Okay, science explain you that there are three major problems that could be detrimental to a pregnancy.
Okay.
Stress factors
Okay.
that can really inhibit and create other reaction that can lead you to have a disruption in your immune system.
Okay.
Second, infection
Okay.
that can create infection in the area where can bring to reaction and affect the baby.
Hmm.
And food poisoning, discrete food poisoning that means eating something that can go to your bloodstream and affect the pregnancy.
Okay. Okay.
Those three high risks at the beginning of the pregnancy are solved by those symptoms I'm talking to you about.
Okay. Okay.
When you feel sleepy all the time, it's because your body calling for rest
Okay.
and sleep.
Okay.
Because sleep is the first response to stress. It's on hyperattention, you need to release the pressure and you need to actually sleep in your body. Says
It's time to sleep.
sleep more than before because there's something there.
Yeah.
All you want to pee all the time is to avoid a pee infection.
Wow.
Okay, and or you don't feel like eating because you are nauseous. It's because your body is telling you, listen, time out. You don't need to eat so much at this particular time because the more food you're gonna eat, the more risk you're gonna have to eat for this pregnancy.
Wow.
Understand? So,
Yeah.
and you see it that way. start to imagine that this body, the way we were created, was so wonderful to preserve the pregnancy.
Wow.
But you, and as a woman, you can say, "Oh, I need to work. I need to be, I need to my things to do. Oh, I cannot be sleepy right now.
Yeah. Type.
You can't go and pee all the time. This is annoying. My job cannot allow me to do that."
Yeah.
Or um, I cannot feel nauseous. I'm in work and I feel to vomit. This is the body telling you what is your priority. Your priority is the baby that you carry in, and you're investing in the future health of your baby,
Yeah.
or is your career the way you like your life, your work, and all of that.
And neglect.
So
Yeah.
at this point, at the beginning of pregnancy, you need to set up choices. And this is what I'm saying. I'm saying everything that happens to you is a help for you to take action and take these decisions. Stress over women, when they have experienced stress,
Mm-hmm.
it can manifest itself in a lot of ways. One of the things that you can imagine is PMS, premenstrual syndrome. Women say, "Hey, I can't take it no more. I feel like this is like gonna kill my husband.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, I don't feel good. I feel bloated." Sometimes it's because you didn't treat your body well the few days or the few weeks before. And so this PMS syndrome is due to the fact that you did not follow the rules of health that you ought to do.
Yeah.
So you can tell me, what are those rules of health? Listen to your body, listen to your soul, and let your soul and your body dictate the way you will act and the way you address your problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
So definitely, this is why um, when women are so uh, focused on their daily tasks,
Mm-hmm.
they need to imagine, okay, I'm a woman. First of all, I need to know what are the most important things in my life. Therefore, how to act on a daily basis according to my work, because my work is not the end of what I'm doing. What I want to do is to be happy and
Yes.
to enjoy
Yeah.
the fruit of my labor.
That's
We
it.
agree with that.
That's right.
So, if you want to enjoy the fruit of your labor, what are you waiting 3 months to do so? Struggling as every week you need to take a time for rest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why
Gotcha.
are we say, "Oh no, I'm gonna sip one day because I definitely need to do my job," but you continue to force it?
Yeah.
Or even on a daily basis, do not be temperate enough to know that there's a time to work, a daytime,
Yeah. Yeah.
and a time to rest,
Nighttime.
nighttime. When I say nighttime, all of us don't know what is nighttime. We forgot. But nighttime is when the sun
It goes down.
goes down. So we start to say, "Oh, when I start to work, continue working at night, I may face consequences because your body and your mind is not made to work at night. Your body and your soul need to have time for social interaction,
Mm-hmm.
relaxing,
Yeah.
family, to suit the pressure of life and the stress of the night.
That's right.
Discussion with the family take time, but we change it all because of our lifestyle,
Yeah. The work.
the work. So women can face a lot of things, but their body reacting faster
Mm-hmm.
than men. And so I can see that, for example, for my wife. After 3 days not sleeping well, she have a headache, severe headaches. I will be different. But at the end of the day, I will face the consequences even more louder than her because I I need her to let me know if we are balancing our life correctly. This is where couples in interaction are
Mm.
important. So when you think about your life as a woman, you need to know there's a time to work physically
Mm-hmm.
when the sun is you're doing the max during daytime. And when it's time nighttime, stop the
You do.
computer, turn it off,
Mm-hmm. And rest.
and rest no matter what. You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
say, "Oh, maybe I have problem. I need to finish this work for my." But it's better for you to rest and wake up earlier in the morning than to take
Keep
on your
pushing.
nighttime. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is how to keep in balance. And taking nature as a good sensor for you to be able to know, oh, you know what? Now I'm gonna pause, take care of my family, and go to bed slowly and have a little book and read and relax. And tomorrow is another day. And this is where the spiritual life got come in. Because you are, when you have a good spiritual life, you are entrusting God to take care of the load. Instead of saying, oh, if I'm not doing it, it's gonna be
It's
bad
not
in the
gonna be
morning.
done. Yeah.
This is where faith coming in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you're only seeing from a human standpoint, simply knowing your schedule, you're gonna say, oh no, I need to finish this.
Yeah. Keep pushing, keep pushing,
I
keep
need to
pushing.
finish it. You know what? But when you say, you know what? God didn't create me to be like this.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna deal with it.
Yeah. That's
Then
right.
the day after, he gonna wake me up to do my job if it is will. This
Yeah.
is different. So then when I'm telling you, having a balanced life also implies having this spiritual and good mindset for you to know your purpose
Mm-hmm.
and you know in which direction you're going in your own environment, knowing that your health is first and foremost the health of those who are around you. Because you cannot be in good health without your family being in good health.
Yeah.
Women know that.
Yeah.
At night when the children
Oh,
coughing all the
yeah.
time, you
Yeah.
cannot be in good
Yeah.
health.
Yeah. No, no. Can't sleep.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
always waking up saying, oh, but she just coughed. What's going on? You need to rub up.
Yeah.
You cannot sleep good. So
Yeah.
it means what? It is mean that by priority, you know that your environment needs to be in good
Yeah.
health.
Yeah.
Your
Everything.
children, our husband, right? Family
The
members,
whole.
and of
Yeah.
course, you then
Yeah.
in this environment need to deal with all of that.
That's right. That's right.
So this is why we have this problem. And that's why women should know, make attention really about this night shift and day shift.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a tremendous change. A lot of people don't do it.
No.
They
No.
figure out you can push it around 9, 10 o'clock,
Yeah. And
11,
keep on
and
going.
imagine that their body will take it for granted
Yeah. Yeah. And afterwards in life, we will feel it.
afterward in life. Even 3 days after, or even at the end of when the period's coming, you
Yeah.
feel
We
it.
start. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
You
This
understand what I mean?
conversation is good.
You will feel it.
Yeah.
You will feel it in a PMS syndrome,
Mm-hmm.
where you say, "Oh, I can't take it anymore. I feel so nervous,
Mm-hmm.
anxious. I try to
Yeah.
cross everybody. I don't feel good. Why? Because you overdo it at a
Yeah.
time when you should ought not to do it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So that is a daily process, night shift, day shift. But you have also your monthly cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Women sometimes forget, but they have two different phases in the cycle. The first starting with the period till ovulation,
Mm-hmm.
which is the first 15 days,
Mm-hmm.
roughly 15 days. And after ovulation to the next period, another 15 days.
Yeah.
The first part set is where some hormones that you have called sexual hormones, estrogens,
Mm-hmm.
hormones are coping, help you to go to the max,
Yeah.
being very active, meetings, um, organization, taking
Children.
decision,
Cleaning.
risking up and down. And then
Yeah.
after ovulation, you feel that you just don't want the same thing anymore. You just want to get in the cuddle way, or just to stay home, start to think,
Yes.
reflect about your life,
Yeah.
stay home a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
take a little chocolate because you want a little sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is the second part of the cycle, different than the first one.
Yes.
The first one is very active, outward. The second one is more reflexive and more inward.
Yes. Yeah.
If you treat yourself bad, being hyperactive in the first phase and continuing to be it in the second phase,
Will burn out. Yeah.
you will definitely pay it at
Yeah.
the end
Yeah. This
of
is
the
very
cycle.
important information.
So women, I want to tell you, you can master your day and your schedule by observing the rules of your body and your
Yeah.
hormonal status. It's so a wonderful body. Um, those hormones keeping you fit. And after that, there's different hormones in the second part of the cycle, the progesterone, helping you to be more quiet,
Yeah.
guarded this way.
Yeah. To
Because
balance it out.
balance it out, preparing yourself to be pregnant, things.
Mhm.
But we need to know that, and with this, keeping this balance, you will see your life will be even more
Completely.
rewarding. And I have a lot of my patients who are, for example, strong executive women that I tell them, you know what? You will be even more performant if you are mindful
Yes.
of the phases where you can be better. You
Yeah.
will not tell me, for example, you know what, I will wake up at night and do a conference. No, you say I need to sleep.
Yeah.
So you know what is the best time for you to work.
Yeah.
So you need to know that in the second part of the cycle, hold it down.
Cool it down. Yeah.
The 4 meetings that you usually have, break them down to two.
Yes.
You know, take time, both time with the family.
Yes.
Mingle with friends.
Mm-hmm.
And a suit your soul. More
Laugh.
social interaction,
Yes.
but not stressing your life all the
All the
your
time.
life all the time. All of this just to for you to understand that women is different than men.
Yes.
And we will talk about men after. But
Yes.
I'm talking about you.
Yes.
This is the way you should know how to balance it
Mm-hmm.
according to your life. And remember, women is a cyclical body, monthly cyclical, even without periods.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I realize it. This, so you need to keep in balance always. There's a time to be,
Pushing.
and there's a time to
Yeah.
reflect on what.
Yeah.
There's a time for everything.
Yes. Exactly. Talk about it.
Yes, Ecclesiastes. There's a time, and God did everything good, and it's time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you feel a little bit more down, don't say, "Oh, why it's
What
raining
happened? Yeah.
today?" Tell
Yeah.
it's a good thing to rain this
Rest.
day
Rest.
because this raining time is maybe to have the crops better.
I love that.
So you need to take this raining time. It's, oh boy, what is raining in my brain again? I just want to know.
Rest.
Accept it, use it. That is wisdom.
So fight against it. Let me ask you something, Doc. What about lack of sleep? So now we have women that they don't understand the cycle, the different season, and how to treat the body.
Mhm.
Someone is watching us tonight, and then I've been going morning, night, and keep pushing because I want to complete stuff without paying attention of daytime and nighttime. And now I have developed a lifestyle that I hardly sleep, and insomnia, or I sleep just 4 or 5 hours. What damage can that do to a woman's body?
First of all, lack of sleep have been well studied during the years,
Hmm.
and even the last decades. First of all, when you should know that you are not sleeping enough
Yeah.
globally.
The
Uh,
human
the
can, yeah,
human,
yeah.
yes, yes. Average 50 years ago, what, 8 hours and a half.
Hmm.
Now we are less than 6.5. We're sleeping way less than before.
Yeah, okay.
And that's a real problem because, um, first of all, is depress your immune system
Mm,
by more than 50%. You've seen it on students. That means that when you're sleeping less than 6 hours, you're prone to more infections,
okay.
flu, all kind of, all kind of diseases that can flare up and come on you because you are not protected enough. Your immune system is tired and it cannot cope with it. So you get all kind of, you say, how come I'm already sick again? How come I have these outbreaks of herpes in my mouth again? How come I have those stretching? Your body is actually
Needs
weak.
rest. Yeah.
So from one day to the other, when you are not sleeping properly, you depress your immune system so much that it causing you to be in a weak state.
Hmm.
The day after, you're not sleeping. Yeah, just sleeping.
After we
And
feel
if
it,
you have
yes.
someone that have a cough, you will take it.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
That's some cough. And somebody who is in good shape will not take this cough.
yeah.
Your immune system will just
Fight it back.
fight it back and you know just elude it right away. So first thing, our immune system. Second, of course, is fatigue,
Hmm.
mental fatigue. Uh, what it brings is that you are less ability not only to think,
Wow.
but you have a less ability to react to stressful reaction,
Mm,
stressful situation. You can handle them good.
yeah.
And your memory is affected. Learning when you are tired is losing time. you will not get it. You will see it, read it, but your brain
Cannot absorb it.
cannot absorb it and hold it.
Yeah.
So you will, so definitely your daily life will not be as fulfilling as you want it to
Yes,
be.
yes.
So you need to do it for memory. And of course, the last aspect that is very important when you talk about the body
Mm-hmm.
is the risk of cancer.
Wow.
And
So
all
there we
those
go.
disease,
There we go.
Alzheimer,
Yeah. All these
cancer,
illnesses.
all those chronic degenerative uh, issues
Yeah.
that is so crazy right now.
Mm-hmm.
You every day you paving the way for those
Mm.
disease. Is and Alzheimer is a woman problem right now
Yeah.
because women are sleeping way less than men.
Yeah. You was telling me that.
I'm
Yeah.
telling
Yeah.
you that.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Women always, we know by nature, you sleep longer, but your sleep is shallow.
Yeah.
So you will wake up easier than men.
Yeah. 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 You jump up quickly.
Jump up quick. Not only because of kids, because of your hormones. And then you will have and you see the man there sleeping there
Knockout.
knockout. You say,
Yes.
how come you can sleep like that?
Yeah.
Made different.
Mm-hmm.
Men are different. But at the same time, I want to tell you that to be able to master your sleep is need to be intentional. Don't leave it to life. It need to be intentional. You need to know that you need to get home at a certain time. And listen, the work will wait.
Yeah. The
And your
work will wait.
friends and the thing. But your brain cannot wait. 6, 7, you need already to be home, prepare. And after a certain time, dim the lights
Mm-hmm.
because this is definitely one of the major stressor that we don't even imagine. But
The
when your
phones.
phone, the light at home, yeah, that's the lights. Lights that was not meant to rule our nights.
Yeah. It's biblical. It's biblical. Yeah.
Those are lights. God says you will have moon to rule the night, not the phone, not the screens.
Yeah.
So when we use
Blue lights. Yeah.
that stuff to rule our nights, we're facing the consequences.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anxiety, depression, all kind of immune system disease, hormonal imbalance,
Mm-hmm.
food craving. So diabetes too.
Yeah.
Because when you don't sleep enough, your body needs energy. Where you will take it? And quick energy. What is quick energy?
Chocolate. Mhm.
Ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're gonna see them there. You
Can't say no.
can't say no because your body.
Crave. Yes.
So that's why taking care of your health, and especially for women, must be intentional.
Mm-hmm.
You need to say, this is my first priority. Otherwise, I cannot do the rest.
No. Yeah.
So I need to act. And mostly favor a good night spiritual life,
Yeah.
social life with my family,
Yeah. Very
spouses,
important. Yeah.
and then take enough nights to sleep. And when you start to be intentional about it, your body will follow
Yeah.
because you already set your mind to do it, knowing that spiritually it's better for you.
Yeah.
So then you
Yeah.
do that and you continue.
Being
It will
intentional.
come overnight because you're taking habits.
Yeah. We
But
need to break it.
exactly. But the decision must be made.
Made.
And after that, the process will be rocky
You're okay. Yeah.
because you say, oh boy, I sleep early, but I can't sleep. I keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
Body is not accustomed
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So slowly
You
you
break
get
the
to it,
cycle
break the
for your own
cycle
life. Yeah.
for you, of course, and for your life of your family
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
because they facing the consequences.
Yeah.
A lot of irritative mood,
Screaming, mommy
screaming,
screaming, wife
mommy, and mommy
screaming.
don't
Yeah.
even know. Oh, sorry, Dudu, I didn't meant to. Yes, but it was already done.
Yeah. The damage is done. Yeah.
Damage is done.
Yeah.
So and you feel headaches. So okay, I need to get the husband. Oh, come you are still have headaches again. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes, I
Yeah.
really have
Yeah.
headaches. So
And then sexually, yeah, that's
it's
another
affect,
issue.
of
It
course,
affects you sexually. Yeah.
it affects you
Yeah.
sexually.
Yeah.
Sex drive is reducing by 50%
Look at that. Look at that, ladies. Yeah.
when you don't have enough sleep
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the night before.
Yeah.
So the studies are clear. They are done on women, um, yes, high school and yeah, women from 18 to 25. The study have been done.
Yeah.
When you're not sleeping enough, mean 1 hour, 2 hours less than what you ought to do, which is the average should be 8 hours if you're sleeping. 6 or 5,
Yeah, you will feel it.
50%
Mm,
decrease
mhm.
in your sexual drive,
Wow.
sex drive. It's 50%.
Wow.
That means that's why after that
Close
you
to
don't
none.
feel
Yeah, yeah.
close to none.
Hmm.
And then you say, but how come? Maybe I don't like my husband anymore. No, problem you are lacking
Rest.
rest. So think
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
That is for the daily life.
I need to bring Doc back again because we need to go more deeper. Doc, you said something before we jump now to the men,
Hmm.
for time's sake. You said something because, in the and what I'm doing in the community, I work a lot with the young people,
Yeah.
and we have seen an increase in mental health issues
Yes.
with
Yes.
young people. And you just said a while ago something, the lack of sleep, isolation because of the
Isolation.
phones, yeah?
Yes.
And then the blue light, late
Oh,
night
yes.
hours.
Oh, that's
Well, I should not say late night hours, to early morning hours,
hmm
2, 3 a.m. The young people are
yeah.
behind this
Behind the screen.
from one platform to
To
another.
another.
This can definitely be definitely is one of the main
It
factors
is.
of the increase in mental health
Yeah.
issues that we're seeing with the youths.
Yeah. You should have, this, the suicidal rate
Yeah.
over teenager and young adults
Mm.
have multiplied by 2
Oh, wow.
in the last
Decade?
8 years.
Oh, wow. Less than a decade. Yeah.
COVID
Yeah.
have been so a problem. It's actually expanded isolation,
The isolation. Yeah.
much more young, and people are more addicted since COVID to
Yeah.
all those digital
The
tools
platforms.
and
Yes. Yeah.
platform and screen.
Yeah. Wow.
We need to know that temperance is that what I suggest, nighttime, no screen.
Yeah. Turn
That's the
it
best
off.
way.
Turn it off.
This is the worst thing ever. If you can do it, then you definitely need to manage it in a way that you will face the consequences
Eventually.
if you are not. And I seen that I'm working also with young adults, and, uh, and when I have my meeting with them, organizing conference and dealing
Hmm.
with them, they tell me the same thing. 3 a.m. in the morning,
Yeah.
waking up, sometimes
Addicted.
addicted,
Hmm.
and of course, anxiety,
Yeah.
poor mental performance, cannot think, cannot abstractive notions.
Hmm.
This is difficult for them. So, and with this life of everything is colorful, everything is sensational,
Yeah.
everything is so
Entertaining.
entertaining. Oh, how come they're living a so good life
Hmm.
and I am not?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's so detrimental
Wow.
to everything. So I know that parents don't have those control as when we were younger.
Hmm.
The
Hmm.
only TV screen was,
And daddy control it.
and that you cannot get. But this is a problem that they
So,
face.
yeah.
They are totally um, immature.
Yeah.
Those kind of sensors, and we need to say, okay, you know what? We need to talk to them.
Yeah.
We need to educate them more
Yeah.
on the digital.
So it's our
digital
fault,
aspect.
technically,
Yeah,
as parents. The way we parent went completely off from the 60s, 70s.
yeah,
Well,
exactly.
yeah,
Yes, the same problem we had faced with high consumption society, with fridge and all kind store all kind of things,
yes.
created obesity, and
Mm-hmm,
the
mm-hmm,
same thing that we have right now with
yeah. With
access to information. We are
digital, yeah,
overloaded with information. As 30 years ago, we were overloaded with food.
yes,
And what
yes.
it brings, same consequences,
Same consequences, yeah,
mental obesity,
yeah, yeah. Cannot cope
cannot
emotionally.
cope,
Wow,
always tired, always sluggish,
yeah,
depressed. This is a mental overload.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Before it was a physical overload,
yeah, yeah,
and now we're facing this mental overload that
yeah,
we always face.
yeah.
We
That
face.
people cannot be so resilient or have stamina to
Yeah, to
persevere.
persevere.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're gonna jump to men, because our time is running out, but we will bring back Dr. Jeffrey because this is good food,
Mm,
spiritually, emotionally, for body, for soul. He's giving us everything that we need. But the thing is, we now need to take that information and use it
mm,
because there are so many information out there, Doc.
mm,
But people are even lazy to start to make changes, breaking cycles, change habits. Let's jump to the men.
mm.
When we talk about men, we are seeing and I mean, globally, we can see how men in relationship are do not let me put it like this, they're very unhealthy, having unhealthy relationship towards the children, spouses, how to manage stress, how to communicate, how to relate with the partners, um because men has a role, men has a role in every relationship, but we can see, as we were talking about some days ago,
Mm.
how men deviate from the main role in every relationship,
Yeah.
and this now will affect the children, the community, the generation, and everything.
Yeah.
Let's go there a bit.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I I face the same problems as every man. Uh, at a certain point when your life you're facing, some difficulties when you're trying to understand how your wife is dealing with stuff and how you should position yourself,
Yeah.
and from which standpoint, how sometimes we have some problem in communicating. This has happened to everyone.
Yes.
You, I,
So many men have this issue.
all of us, all men have the same issue. We, first of all, need to reaffirm what is our identity
Hmm.
as a man, what a man is, what it is to be a man.
Yeah.
And the society have us wrong all the time because we tend to see this figure of what it is to man, a man that is always over com- competitive rivalry.
Yeah. Yeah.
We always need to be competitive. Everything we need to be best than someone else.
Yeah.
This is what the society brings with sports, with gambling, with everything we need to
Even
be
to
the
having the
best.
best woman, the shape
Exactly.
woman,
You
the
need to
long
have the
hair,
best.
the yeah,
So they need to have it the best.
the best. Yeah.
This is what, if we talk about spiritual aspect, this is mostly what we call be evil-minded and mostly covetous, is wanted things that you don't have. And sometimes
Yeah.
you say, oh, I want this, I need this, I need to be like this, oh, I don't have this. This one have the car bigger than mine, so I need to have the same one, even the okay. This
Mhm.
is what we do. And let's start with men about a man figure as a child. The
Yeah.
problem, as we said all the time, is the absence of male figure from
Mhm.
childhood.
Yes.
We know that.
Yes.
We know that. We facing the problem in St. Martin and Caribbean region also
Hmm.
with single
Yeah. Yeah.
home
Yeah.
because the man maybe also have forgot what influence they have
In the
in
household.
the household. So the child growing in a way saying that I don't need a dad. So if I were able to make it without a dad,
Yeah.
they mean a dad is without importance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when it began to be start to be a man and an age to be a dad, you say, but it means that I don't have no importance then.
Wow.
So he start to lower his self-esteem as a dad
Wow.
and reproduce the same phenomenon
Wow.
and say, you know what? They don't need me.
Yes.
I just don't need to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I
I
can
just
go out,
go out and
friends,
friends
and all kinds of
and all kinds of
distraction.
distractions.
Wow.
Because you lower your identity.
Wow.
You think that you are a no use
Wow.
because from childhood your mother raised you alone,
Yes. Yeah.
and you just say, "But I don't need that because look at that, I'm a man, but you are a broken man."
Yes. Wow.
So this is where if you realize how, and this is where we're coming to the spiritual aspect.
Hmm.
We need to say, okay, what is a man spiritually? Somebody who take decisions, someone who need to lead the family, somebody who need to have the the wisdom
Hmm.
to be the voice of those who have no
No
voice,
voice. Yeah.
to be the one that protect the fatherless, the widow. This is what the Bible is saying.
Hmm.
This is the role of a man.
Hmm.
And actually, each man is the king of his household.
That's right.
So let's get it that way. If then we have this tendency to lower and feel that we are of no use, remember that we are supposed to be the king
No.
of our household. And where our kids and our family need to be the princess, our wife need to be the queen. And then therefore, what makes you the king? Is your wife who is the queen? if she is not the queen,
You're
that
not the
means you're
king.
not the king.
Wow.
Okay, then. So if I need her to be the queen,
I have to step up and be the king.
okay, okay. So if I want my children to be princes and princesses, I need to know how these values need to be, to be at the forefront of what I'm trying to do. And then you need to know what it is to rear a child in a way to be always know how to judge, the way to take decisions, the way to be constant in what you're doing, and not always craving for everything.
That's right.
That's a problem. And for us that we have a spiritual background, we know for a fact that the king never look for things. The king receiving things. You are not a warrior when you're king. You are receiving the blessing.
That's right.
And you are a steward of
Of the
those blessings. So this is where when you're king, you don't be there to go and look always for a new car, a new wife, a new, because you feel that you need to go for it. No,
you
you are
receive.
not a hunter.
Yes.
You are a king.
But we're gonna bring it back on
So,
this.
so this means
Yes.
that when you take this mindset now, you see that it's create a different shift
Yeah,
in
perspective.
the way you're dealing with your life.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
why I want to, that's why pausing in the identity mode of men right now who feel that they are no use,
Mhm.
that's what's creating the problem in the first
In the
place
society.
in a society.
Dr. Jeffrey, thank you for being here with us tonight. We will love to continue, but for time's sake, we need to wrap it up. But we're gonna bring up because
That's really,
we just started.
yeah,
Tonight conversation reminds us that our bodies are deeply connected to how we live,
yeah.
how we think, and how we carry pressures of life.
Mm.
If this episode bless you, share it with someone and continue tuning in to TV 15 every Tuesday at 7 o'clock for more episode of healing. This is your host, Simply Ann. I'm logging out. We're going to continue breaking cycle and see you next time on this episode with Breaking the Cycle with Simply Ann.